Hi everyone and welcome back to the Virtual Pub Quiz channel. My name's Jay for those of you who don't know me, and welcome along to today's kids quiz. I've done it slightly differently today than the last 6 or 7 that we've done. So the first 5 questions I've tried to go through, and it's taken me a few hours just sort of going through and trying to pick some out, but I've looked at things along the here in the UK, the SAT tests and stuff like that for different ages. So I've just tested the water with 5 questions today. So some kind of questions that kids would be learning sort of around this time. I thought it might be a little bit helpful. I know a lot of you have been using them for sort of some of the history and stuff and bits that have been in the questions. So I thought I'll just try a few SAT questions from Key Stage 1 and Key Stage 2 to start with, and then I've got 5 questions on nursery rhymes and then just 10 random questions. So if you think it's useful and you think, actually, do you know what, this is helping and teaching the kids a bit, they might not know the answer and it's helpful, then let me know. The comments aren't switched on for this video because it's made and designed for kids, but let me know over on Facebook or on Twitter or on Instagram. All the details are down below. Just thought it might be a little bit useful, give them not only sort of learn and have a bit of fun but a little bit educational. So let me know what you think. If you think no, actually go back to the previous 20 questions of random stuff, then yep, let me know. So yeah, 20 questions. I'll start with the Key Stage 1 and Key Stage 2 questions first, and then move on to nursery rhymes and everything else afterwards. So grab yourself a bit of pen and a paper. Done it again. Grab yourself a pen and a bit of paper, and we'll get started. Remember, this is pre-recorded, so you can pause the video at any point if there's anything you're not sure of, and then come back to it when you're ready. So number 1, who was behind the gunpowder plot? So it's a history question from Key Stage 1. Who was behind the gunpowder plot? Question 2, also from Key Stage 1. Arteries carry what away from the heart? So arteries carry what away from the heart? Number 3, plants use photosynthesis to make their own what? So plants use photosynthesis to make their own what? Number 4, metals are good conductors. Is that true or false? That's a Key Stage 2 question. Metals are good conductors. Now, is that true or false? And number 5 is a maths question. So put the calculators away. This was from, this is I think Key Stage 2 level. But what is 11 times 33? So put the calculators away. Let's see if you can do it and show your working out to whoever's marking your paper. So what is 11 times 33? So I've got 5 questions on nursery rhymes to go. We'll start with question 6. How many men did the grand old Duke of York have? Obviously, if you needed more time on the previous question, just pause it. But yeah, how many men did the grand old Duke of York have? Number 7, who was sitting in a corner eating his curds and whey? So who was sitting in a corner eating his curds and whey? Number 8, what ran up the clock in Hickory Dickory Dock? What ran up the clock in Hickory Dickory Dock? Number 9, what did Jack break when he fell down the hill? So what did Jack break when he fell down the hill? Finally, number 10, 20 blackbirds, well it's not, it's 4 and 20 blackbirds, were baked into a pie on which nursery rhyme? Got the 4 at the beginning. So 4 and 20 blackbirds were baked into a pie in which nursery rhyme? So 10 other questions just to finish, picked from random. So we'll start with this, and there's 8 possible points on this. So how many visible colours are there in the rainbow, and can you name them for extra points? So for the first point, how many are there? Oh yeah, And then can you name the colours of the rainbow? Ah dear. So how many visible colours are there in the rainbow, and can you name them for extra points? It's professional as always. Number 12, who is Minnie Mouse's boyfriend? So who is Minnie Mouse's boyfriend? Number 13, in which film series would you find Donkey, Pinocchio and Princess Fiona? So in which film series would you find Donkey, Pinocchio and Princess Fiona? Number 14, which joint connects the leg to the foot? So which joint connects the leg to the foot? Number 15, Pikachu can be found in which game? Pikachu can be found in which game? Number 16, Father Christmas lived at which pole? So Father Christmas lives at which pole? Number 17, Gordon, James, Henry and Percy are what kind of vehicle? So Gordon, James, Henry and Percy are what kind of vehicle? Number 18, who had a cat named Pilchard? So who had a cat named Pilchard? Number 19, what is Spider-Man's real name? So what is Spider-Man's real name? And finally then, number 20, if a bicycle has 2 wheels, how many does a unicycle have? So if a bicycle has 2 wheels, how many does a unicycle have? So that is your 20 questions then for today. And yep, it's just all you need to do now. When you're ready, I'm going to put my little friend in front. Pause the video now. And away you go, my little Dalek that sits on my desk. I just thought that would be funny. Probably not, but there we go. So welcome back. So you've got the answers to your 20 questions. Let's see how you got on. Hopefully you've swapped them with whoever they're marking them with. So number 1, who was behind the gunpowder plot? It was Guy Fawkes. Number 2, arteries can carry what away from the heart? It is blood. Number 3, plants use photosynthesis, can't speak. Plants use photosynthesis to make their own what? It is food. Number 4, metals are good conductors. True or false? It's true. Number 5, what is 11 times 33? Now hopefully you've shown your working out. I can't obviously show it on screen, but hopefully you've shown your working out. You should have got to 363. Number 6, how many men did the Grand Old Duke of York have? It was 10,000. The Grand Old Duke of York. He had 10,000 men. Number 7, who was sitting in a corner eating his curds and whey? It was Little Jack Horner. Number 8, who ran up the clock in Hickory Dickory Dock? Well, Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock. Number 9, what did Jack break when he fell down the hill? It was his crown. Number 10, 4 and 20 blackbirds were baked into a pie in which nursery rhyme? It was Sing a Song a Sixpence. Now, I might have given this away a bit too much before, but number 11. How many visible colours are there in the rainbow? Well, there are 7 visible colours in the rainbow. And can you name the colours for an extra point? So let's give you the 7, and you get a point for each of these that you got. So you had red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. I know some people might say, well, there's actually 8, but that's what we say, how many visible colours are there in the rainbow? Number 12, who is Minnie Mouse's boyfriend? Well, that's Mickey Mouse. Number 13, in which film series would you find Donkey, Pinocchio and Princess Fiona? It is Shrek. Number 14, which joint connects the leg to the foot? It is the ankle. Number 15, Pikachu can be found in which game? That's Pokemon. Number 16, Father Christmas lives at which pole? Or Santa Claus lives at which pole? It is the North Pole. Number 17, Gordon, James, Henry and Percy are what kind of vehicle? They are trains. Number 18, who had a cat named Pilchard? It was Bob the Builder. Number 19, what is Spider-Man's real name? It's Peter Parker. And finally, number 20, if a bicycle has 2 wheels, how many does a unicycle have? It has 1. And that then is your quiz for today. Thank you very much for joining us as always. Let us know how you got on the scores. I know a lot of siblings are competing against each other, along with some adults, I believe, as well, from some of the messages I've seen. So we do the kids quiz that goes up onto YouTube at 10:30 every Monday. Like I say, let me know what you thought about including some of the SATs questions, because I have put some sort of history and geography and stuff questions in up to now, but I thought maybe sort of formulating it so that you know that these are questions that may have been from Key Stage 1, Key Stage 2. Do you want me to put some GCSE questions in? I mean, there's all sorts of things that we can do, that we can put them together, so not a problem at all. Let me know what you think. Did you think they were a great addition? Did you think they weren't? And we're always open to suggestions. Thanks for your support, as always. Thanks for your messages. As I say, let us know how you got on. All the social media links are just down below. And if I don't see you before, I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe.